Yo guys, Tyrant back with another video, and this time I have something very special for you all. That's right, I was invited to Capcom UK to get some early access footage of Akuma, and let me tell you, I was excited for this. If you watched my Ed preview video from before he came out, you'll have an idea of what I'm going for here. I'll be going over Akuma's toolset, from his normals, strengths and weaknesses, specials, etc. from the short time I had with him. So without further ado, let's get started with his normals. Okay, first of all, I'm going to let them all play out. I'm going to show you standing normals, crouching and jumping as well. Most of his light buttons felt like they were 4-frame startup, aside from his stand light kick. This button has amazing range and is probably 5-frame startup. His stand medium punch is plus on block, maybe +1, so this could be good for frame traps and tick throws. Crouching medium punch combos into itself and feels like an easy combo starter. Stand medium kick also seemed to have great range, but it was a bit slower at around 7-frame startup. It wasn't fast enough to punish the new drive reversal on blocks, so yeah, I'm guessing around 7 frames. His heavies have great reach, and his stand heavy punch seems to be an amazing tool in neutral. Standing heavy kick hits twice and seems to be a great punish counter combo starter. Crouching medium kick seemed okay, not the most amazing reach in the world, but it was definitely decent. He also has a bunch of target combos and command normals, which I'll show you on screen right now. He retains his forward medium punch overhead from most of his Street Fighter iterations. The Rago high kick, shoutouts to F-word, feels like the kick ender to his V-Skill 1 in Street Fighter 5 and launches the opponent. This is also special cancelable. His stand medium punch TC is an easy combo tool and is also cancelable. Medium kick heavy kick is the target combo that ends in overhead, but this is not cancelable. He has a forward hard punch target combo similar to Ryu's, and of course he has his signature dive kick from his forward jump. Now onto his specials. Most of the legacy classics are here with a bit of extra spice, as is the case with most of the SF6 roster. This time his fireball is chargeable to 3 levels, depending on how long you hold the button for. 1 hit for a tap, 2 hits if you slightly hold it, and charge it all the way for his 3-hitting red fireball. I did notice this fireball felt really good, and it comes out mad fast if you don't hold the button. The OD version also charges up pretty fast. His traditional air fireball is here only from forward jumps and not back jumps, and this seemed to be somewhat risky when used up close. It seemed very prone to invincible anti-airs such as DPs. Speaking of which, his DP is as you'd expect, great in juggles or to catch airborne opponents. OD is fully invincible and gives this cool animation on hit. Tatsu is one of his most common tools, and of course he still has the classic Akuma Tatsu juggle combos. Heavy Tatsu is the same as his SF5 iteration, and he can also do light kick Tatsu into medium or heavy kick Tatsus. OD pops the opponent up for a juggle. This move does whiff on crouches however, so be careful when using it in combos. He can also use this while airborne, and he can cancel it from his jump medium punch, and the OD version gives a ground bounce for a juggle combo. Adamant Flame is a brand new move for Akuma. Think of it as similar to Ryu's Hashigeki, but you can also perform a follow-up with Swords and Punch on hit. You can get standing Oki on the light and medium versions if you don't follow up. Heavy follow-up launches the opponent for a juggle. The OD version causes a crumple on punish counter, and the follow-up will always give a wall bounce, pushing them towards the corner or giving a combo extension in the corner. Now for his Demon Flip, or Demon Raid as it's called here, which is performed with quarter circle forward and kick. No input sees Akuma land and sweep the opponent with a low. Punch gives an overhead chop, and the kick lets him use his dive kick. Pressing down gives him an empty landing. OD Demon Flip tracks to the opponent but gives him 2 new follow-ups, an air fireball and air tatsu, both usable as an approach or from combos. You can easily combo into Demon Flip from back heavy kick. Honestly, in terms of mix-up, I feel like the Demon Flip this time is pretty lacking, as it feels kinda slow and has no throw option. I can't see why you wouldn't just block high every time, or air to air, or even dash under for a punish combo, depending on how the opponent is using it. He does have a teleport which he can use to pass through the opponent, but it has 0 invulnerability, and he can now grab from the forward teleport as you may have seen. Honestly, this feels like it could be pretty gimmicky though. If you get hit by this, then you were definitely asleep at your controller. His supers are pretty interesting. He has his Super Fireball, which can be used grounded or airborne as his level 1. These are cancelable from normals as you'd expect. Level 2 is the Empyrean's End, and as with most level 2s in SF6, is OD move cancelable, allowing for some juicy damage. You can even combo after this in the corner to get some more mileage. I was having way too much fun trying different routes with this, and I can't wait for you guys to try this out as well. His level 3 is the Sip of Calamity and does a chunk of damage, even more in the CA as usual. Cancelable from all specials, including DP. And the move you've all been waiting for, the Raging Demon, is the same classic input we all know and love, and is probably one of the best looking supers in fighting game history, honestly. I didn't have a lot of time, so I couldn't test this out, but reportedly there are no ways to Kara the Raging Demon for additional range, and they cannot jump out after the Super Flash. Also, modern enjoyers, don't worry, I got you. Here are his move inputs. Strangely enough, I couldn't find the input for Modern Raging Demon and didn't have the time to test it, but what I do know is that it is not one button and is performed with light, medium, heavy. So that's his overall toolset, but how does he feel to play? His walk speed is very fast, and coupled with his amazing reaching normals, I think his neutral is going to be top notch. His dive kicks seem to combo from pretty high up even without counter hit, so this is strong. He also didn't seem to be that minus on block. He does have throw loops in the corner, but the new drive reversal change might make this less of a solid strategy in this patch. Tatsu does whiff on crouches, but fortunately enough, Akuma does have a couple of buttons to force standing. Both stand medium kick and crouch heavy punch will do this, allowing him to combo into his BMBs. You may need to spend drive rush gauge to get these depending on the combo, but I did see that crouch and heavy punch combos from drive rush stand jab. I highly recommend going for sweep after light Tatsu if you want pressure, and only ending in DP if you want damage. Double dash after sweep always seemed to give easy Oki, and also a safe jump in the corner. Lastly, on a punish counter, be sure to light the opponent up with stand heavy kick. This gives opportunities for insane damage. So, final thoughts? Being a glass cannon has always been a double-edged sword for Akuma, and it's no different in SF6 with his stamina sitting at 9,000, being the lowest in the game so far. I think he more than makes up for this though with a huge range of versatile tools and heavy hitting options, and the ability to link together specials and even supers which not everyone on the roster has access to. Overall, I think Akuma feels amazingly fun to play, and for the first true legacy character we are receiving as DLC in SF6, Capcom did an incredible job of bringing the Master of the Fist to life in this game. He looks and plays incredibly and is most importantly an absolute blast to use. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with him on May 22nd. With that being said, I should have some more exclusive Akuma footage for you guys on the channel coming over the next few days, so be sure to subscribe as I am grinding on this channel, so do not miss out. Once again, massive shout outs to Capcom UK and Richard for inviting me. I have been Tyrant, and I'll see you in the next stream or video.